Alright, so I finally finished the first, or not, this is the second arc technically, just because I didn't do the first one, just because I watched it a while ago, and I kind of forgot a lot of the stuff that happened, so if I'm gonna do a review on that one, I'm gonna have to rewatch it, but this one I just finished last night, so this one is fresh in my head. So I wanted to have something in the background, so this is like the episode with Captain Kuro, the fight, this gonna be in the background. But yeah. So, 17 or 18 episodes in. I'm further than 18 episodes now, but that's when this arc ends. So I've heard it's either the Syrup Village arc or the Captain Kuro arc. And I've got something on the way for because I know like when something is special, like I've got the little lights back there that for some reason won't turn on today, but I do have them over there. That's the Naruto lights. We got the Kwanzi Fashi poster, because I gotta have something when I really like a show. So I've got a little something for One Piece, because so far, only 17 episodes in, I was already like crazy hooked. And obviously the one that stands out for me is Zoro, of course, because I've seen like it's hard to not have him as your favorite, especially this early in when there isn't an insane amount of characters already introduced. But yeah, this arc is, I don't know what people were talking about when they were saying this has a slow starting. From the very beginning, I was pretty much hooked on the first episode. Just because a lot of the characters, the way they're introduced, it doesn't start from like it doesn't start with him being a kid. I guess he's technically probably still a kid here, but it doesn't start where they have to go through everything from the beginning. They just show the important parts of when he was a little kid, that like why he's doing this type of stuff or whatever, and then just get into it. I love when shows do that. Please don't make me go through all of this to get to the good part. But yeah, I don't know. It wasn't a slow start to me at all. I enjoyed it from the first episode. But yeah, let's get into this arc specifically. Now, tell me if in the comments if I'm saying something wrong, because a lot of these characters I'm gonna end up messing up their names. I would say Yusuf. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, but he is not what I thought he was gonna be. Because in all of the openings or trailers, he already looks like crazy cool, pretty confident and all that. And of course, when it first starts out, he's like this really shy, not really strong guy. He's like not even willing to fight anything, regardless of what it is, let alone actual pirates. But yeah, this man is not what you would think he would be. But I love the way they did his character, because, you know, a lot of times when they do an anime now, they have this OP character that just comes out of nowhere, and it's just instantly better than everyone else, and then that's how they get recruited. That's usually how it would go. But I don't know, he starts out being basically completely useless. And it's just like is a liar, obviously for a good reason, so that he can make someone feel more happy about their life, whatever. That's fine. But I'm not gonna lie, by the end, it's crazy how in like four episodes they can make you like a character and see so much character development in such a short amount of time. Because he completely switched his entire personality pretty much in a pretty small amount of episodes. Which is impressive that they can pull that off that well. Now, the butler or Captain Kuro, I was not expecting for him to be a villain. I really, when I got into this arc, I thought they were just gonna be like, some other pirates are gonna pull up and then they would have to fight them. I was not expecting the butler or Captain Kuro to be the villain, but they did him crazy well. He is probably, so far, he is my favorite. Of course, I've only seen 2 villains. Obviously, the clown, and then obviously this guy. And, bro, he's creepy. That little scene when they had him just like, right after, like, slicing the dude downstairs, and then finally going upstairs, just looking at the girl, and then just walking down the hallway with his blades out covered in blood. Oh my. They made that man creepy, and I love how unique his weapons are, because I don't think I've seen any other villain in any shows that use claws like that. I'm probably wrong, but out of the ones that I've seen, I don't think I've seen any. So yeah, as a villain, he's pretty crazy. Like, I was not expecting anything from him. He really seemed like he was going to be like a really cool guy. I mean, the way they built it up, that he was like found completely destroyed and just let him in, and that man was really like crying when he was talking about being brought in and they owned his life to his parents. I was like, okay, this guy is gonna end up like helping her or something. Yeah, no. I did not expect this man to be like the most demonic dude you could think of. And when this man started going crazy, the final fight scene, of course I expected him to be like strong after they explained that this man was like the most strategic plan maker ever. But man, that man, I was like, okay, Luffy is kind of just going crazy on him. He's kind of just knocking him out continuously. And then all of a sudden, this man just starts swaying back and forth. And I'm just like, bro, is he like about to fall over or something? Like, is he about to get knocked out? And this man, everyone just starts acting like this man's doing something absolutely insane. And this man literally just disappears and starts slicing at everyone. Like, what is that? Like, where did that come from? Like, this man really just turned into the Flash and just started destroying everybody. When that happened, bro, I wish I was recording, but see, now I gotta find someone else that like recommends episodes that I need to react to, because I don't want to rewatch something and give like not a fake reaction, but a fake kind of exaggerated reaction to something that I've already seen. Obviously, I'm not gonna have the same reaction the second time seeing it, but man, when I first saw that man start going crazy with that, it was pretty nice. And then this man Yusuf right now, bro, that man made a complete 180 so fast. That man just needed a little bit of push, and that man was already like a great pirate. And of course his dad, or I guess not his technically his real dad, but yeah, there's so much to talk about in this arc. But I'm trying to put it all together, but man, there's so much. I think this whole thing, I like how they made this character feel not human, but like just a normal person. How they recruited him, that's what I'm trying to say. How they recruited him compared to what it would usually go like. The way they didn't really recruit him because of his skill or because of like him just being cool or whatever ways that they would usually go after to recruit something in a show that was like recruiting pirates or any type of people. But yeah, that man really they just wanted him in there because they thought it was honorable. They're friends now, and I think that's the greatest way they could possibly do that. Just because you end up liking that character so much more. Because it doesn't seem like just like a band of pirates anymore. It actually makes you want to like all of the characters. And I think that's one of the biggest things I wanted to mention that I really liked, was the fact that although Luffy is like clearly the main character, they don't make it seem like he stands out more than the other characters. or the other crew members at least, that we have so far. Because so far, that man is crazy and he definitely has his moments, but everyone has their moments in this show. Like, they don't just focus, he obviously is the main character, but all of them have their moments. And I love that they do that, because it makes you think that all the characters, there's no no episode where it's like focusing on a separate character and then it kind of just doesn't show that character ever again. Because a lot of times that's what a lot of shows do. They kind of just have like one big episode or a couple episodes to focus on that character, and then they kind of just throw the character away. All of the characters are, even these kids, that's just like a part of his like fake pirate thing. Even them, they had their moment, 100%. Even they had like their full-on moment at the end. But yeah, bro, I want to focus on just the final fight scene for now. That man, I can't wait to see just how powerful Luffy can be. And I know I've got a long way to go. Trust me, I know. But I cannot wait to get to episode 1000, whatever, bro. It's very, very tempting to just watch clips of like later on, which I'm not gonna do that, obviously. But it is very tempting, because this is one of those shows that I wish this show came out when I was like, I wish I could have watched this show as it was coming out. Obviously that didn't happen. I think this would be amazing if you could just wait weekly to see this show and just have this going on for so many years. It would be so crazy to have that experience. And I can't wait to of course I'm gonna have a slightly different experience from everyone else, because I don't have to wait for like episodes. By the time I catch up with how it is, honestly, I'm sure I'll catch up before it ends, but it's gonna be hard to catch up before most of the episodes are out, to be honest. But yeah, that whole experience is gonna be different from what a lot of people have, and it's probably gonna be less of a huge experience for me, obviously, for just the situation that happened. But yeah, for the most part, I don't want to sit here and say this is like in my top 3 off of 17 episodes, just because I feel like that could easily change, which I don't think it will. From what I've heard, it literally just gets better and better, which is hard to explain when I'm already enjoying it this much. But I don't know, there's so much going on in this show already, and I thought I would be able to do like 50 episodes for like one review video. There's no chance, man. There's so much happening in just one arc. There's like what, like 10 episodes? It's like, dude, I cannot wait. It's just thinking about the amount of arcs that they have and the fact that they just get better and better. That is hard to believe. That is very hard to believe. But yeah, so far I love all of the characters. Like I said, I got something coming so that we have something in the background. It's not a poster. It's something pretty great. I'm not gonna lie, it's something that I'm probably gonna have to do a whole separate video just unboxing it. Just because it's something that's so cool to me. I know a lot of people probably already have what it is and stuff like that, but I'm gonna have to do my own just because I'm that excited to get it. But yeah, so far my favorite character is Zoro, mainly just because that man will literally just handicap himself on purpose just to make the freaking villain just feel hopeless. That man is so crazy, and he's just, I know, I saw on Twitter, I get a bunch of stuff popping up on about One Piece now, which is dangerous because I literally sit there, as soon as I see a One Piece thing pop up, I instantly close my eyes and just slowly peek at just the top just to see what the tweet is about before I start reading it. Because if I get spoiled, like episode 1000 and something, I'm gonna be too pissed. But yeah, I think this review was definitely gonna be a little scuffed, just because I've got so much going on in my mind so far, with it being like my pretty much my first like arc. And coming ones, I'm definitely gonna do a script. I thought I wouldn't need one, but as soon as I started recording, I was like, dude, there's so much to talk about. I think I've covered everything that I absolutely loved about this, other than Yusup's stories. That man came up with so many stories. This is just like the goldfish. Like, how do you come up with this stuff? But it's like, at the same time, it's like, yeah, all of his stories were pretty crazy, but I loved them at the same time. And I cannot wait to see how that man continues to develop throughout the show. And obviously, they got that new ship. That ship is nice. Obviously, it's not the one that's like everyone knows yet. I can't wait to see how they get that one. But yeah, this one is all over the place. I know that. The next one will be more of a scripted one, so that I don't like just go all over the place, unless that's what you guys enjoy. If you guys want to see more of a random, just talking about the most random stuff throughout the arc and how I like it, then I'm definitely down to do stuff like that. Because I think with this arc, I'm mostly just trying to keep these videos shorter, because I could definitely talk about the arc forever. And I think that's what I want to do, honestly, is whenever I finish an arc, I want to do a live stream. Because I feel like that would be a lot more fun if I could talk to people in chat about the arc. Obviously, there's going to be some trolls in there that try to spoil some stuff, but it's not going to be any worse than trying to not get spoilers from online when I'm on Twitter like half of the day. So it's like, I think that would be the best way to do it, to be honest, is to just have like a full-on discussion going on live stream. I think that would be the most fun way. But yeah, let me know in the comments what kind of review that you guys want. Otherwise, it's gonna be more of a scripted one, just so that I'm not going all over the place like I did in this one. But yeah, it's very tempting to say this is in my top 3 shows when I'm not into it very much. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.